Alright, y'all, this is Walt 74 Nova Reclaim. Today is Sunday, and it is August, I want to say like the 11th or something like that. But anyway, who's keeping up with the date? Got one of the cars moved out of the shop, and I got so many different things to do, and don't really know where to start. The Dodge Dart is running rough, almost like I got bad fuel or something's going on with it. So I need to take care of it. I still haven't cleaned up the shop yet. As you can see, everything's kind of scattered. It's a pretty day out, but it's not windy like it was yesterday. Yesterday was pretty breezy, so it felt good. It wasn't that hot. So today it's going to be a little bit hotter. And got to mow some grass sometime. So we'll have to get that fired up. I want to get some bumpers mounted on the vehicles and get these off the ground. They all have a place except for the one in the very back that belongs to like a square body. I could put it on my dump truck, but the one on the dump truck's fine. Got to pull weeds around the yard. Got to do something with the Mustang. But went for a ride yesterday in both the Novas, and we were checking out sights and scenes of Macon County and Sumter County area. Went to Westmoreland and also rode around Lafayette a little bit. And we were out there on 52 bypass, and there were some girls running a lemonade stand, and I got tickled to see some kids out there working. It was an awesome sight. They were trying to earn some money, and I guess they done pretty good at it. A business venture. But yeah, the more motivated you can get to get outside and do something and either make money or be productive working on something, I think it'll make you feel better. You get to accomplish something better than kind of sitting inside and in front of the TV wasting your time. Unless you're learning something. If you're watching TV and learning, pretty cool. Oh, I knew what I was going to do. I was going to get a floor mat for the Nova. I borrowed it and put it in the Dodge Dart to see how they look, because they were like a metallic blue color. And they look alright. I just got to get a set for the Dodge, because by me taking this one out and putting it in the Dodge here, unfortunately my black carpet in the Nova got a bunch of dust on it, and I just seen a spider climbing around there, a big one too. Come on out, where you at? I think it was a spider. Anyway, that's good to know. Wife will love that one. Yeah, I got stuff falling everywhere, y'all. It's funny. But that's what I'm doing today on Sunday. I don't know. Seems like I try to get out of here, avoid the mess I got by going for a ride, and then I come back later on in the day and still have the same mess. So, alright, we got a floor mat for that side. It's up on the roof. This one here really needs to be cleaned, but as long as it's in on this side, it won't get so muddy, because we've been going down to the creek and stuff and tracks mud up inside of there. And this is the most important investment in a vehicle: fire extinguisher. Because even if you don't need it, somebody else might. And what I done on these bucket seats also, these are Camaro seats, but they were going back way too far. My wife and my sister-in-law were leaned back in their seats, so there's Sheba running around. But anyway, what I done was, in these seats, there's an adjustment. Let me see, I don't know if I can get a light on it. Right there. I put a bolt in that slide bracket at the bottom, because what was happening was when it comes back, it was going back way too far. So now the seat don't go back as far, and the adjustment works. Before, you were kind of leaned way back, couldn't even see the road. But that should work pretty good. But riding the back roads, we got dust all over them, of course. So I took and the air compressor and blew stuff off, and well, I say I blew stuff off, you can still see all the dust on it. Better dust than rust though, is what I say. But usually before I go anywhere, my main thing is check all your fluids. Make sure you got antifreeze, oil, power steering fluid, brake fluid, all that good stuff. Because in these older cars, unless you're going back with all new stuff, it requires maintenance. Well, every vehicle requires maintenance. But especially that motor there, it come out of a 69 Chevy truck, so it needs some antifreeze. And I've got a new bottle of it sitting somewhere. I just got to remember where I set it at. I actually had several bottles. I think I know that one is all the way in the back of the shop. So once again, here we go, wasting footsteps. No telling how many laps around the shop I do. What are you doing, Chiba? Oh man, I got me an energy drink. It's called Venom. And they taste alright. I got the wrong kind though. I got the original, which is kind of tastes like the Red Bulls in a way. And I still don't see my antifreeze. I know I got a full jug. There it is. Yep. Just gotta look in the right place for it. She's been running around like a wild woman. Gee, bye. What you doing, girl? You silly. You silly. Smell that barbecue grill. Smells good. Smell like chicken. That's what we had last night. Y'all cooked some chicken on the grill. Some barbecue chicken. But got my hands full. Got an antifreeze in one hand. Got an energy drink in the other. And a phone. And all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is add some of this premix 50-50 antifreeze up in here, because it requires a little bit. It might take a cup or two. That's about it. Maybe a cup of antifreeze and she's good to go. And that's not bad, because we rode around for at least 100 miles yesterday, I'd say. It seemed like it. Didn't go out of the county really, maybe 2 counties, but we were able to ride for a little while on the back roads. Sometimes it's easier to get off on the back roads and less RPMs built up on the motor, so it's not so hard. But let me rephrase that. Motor, engine. You know, it's a motor, it's powering something, but the correct term is an engine, because it's a combustion engine that powers the drivetrain, which in turn drives the wheels, moves the car. If it was a motor, it would be more of a electric type of thing, like an electric motor. I don't know. Leave it in the comments. What do you think? Gee, but what do you keep going in the car for? Oh, you're under the car. Getting shade. You're a mess. But yeah, unfortunately, because of the moisture in the air and the temperature, and the fact that there's a farm nearby with chicken poop everywhere, there's a lot of flies. So we battle the flies. And but yeah, it's a pretty day, y'all. I think maybe we can find a shade tree to go under or something and go pack a lunch, eat a sandwich or something. Yeah, but yeah, I like them seats better. They set up more forward. 10 minutes of a video, y'all. I haven't been making no videos really, because anything I've been doing, it's little small jobs. Unfortunately, Brutus got an issue. I went to start him yesterday, and I think the Bendix on the starter blew up, the little Bendix gear, because I found a chunk of it laying on the ground, and I went under the car to look at the flywheel, and it had some chunks out of the flywheel, and I thought something might have not meshed up or something, but looks like I'm going to be doing some starter work on that and flywheel work before I can really crank it. This one here, same issue. I found out what I done was I took a V8 flywheel and put it on a straight 6 motor. And unfortunately, since I done that, it was a little bit about 1 inch bigger in diameter, and it's caused me from finding the correct starter to fit this block. So I will have to, well, I'm going to change the motor out anyway, but when I do, I'm going to make sure I put a 6-cylinder flywheel on there, and keep the 350 turbo transmission, because I like that extra gear. Otherwise it's a power glide. Jeeba, stop eating grass, girl. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here so I can kind of maybe shoot some ideas to the family and see what we might get into. I love working on these cars, but when it's the weekend like this and it's pretty out, I want to enjoy what weather we got. We could do it around here, but who wants to sit here and look at all these Novas, and me knowing I got a bunch of work to do, yard wise and car wise and dog wise. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Take care.